Hello, once again, this is Brother Teacher, Grandmaster Stroud. I want to share something with you martial arts instructors, masters, grandmasters, and so forth. And this lesson can be learned, generally speaking, to the public that's watching this video as the principles are concerned as well. Understand this as it relates to martial arts. I've been doing this since the age of 10, and I have been teaching martial arts since around the age of 15, 16 years old, all the way up until this present time. That's a long time to be teaching martial arts. And I have studied several disciplines, and I have taught about 1,000 students in my lifetime. So there's not too much that's brand new to me as a martial arts grandmaster or instructor. Now, I may acquiesce, play the silent role sometimes, or step back to people who are other masters and so forth and not say anything sometimes. But those that really know I know what I know. And I really don't play when it comes to the principles and my concepts related to martial arts. And what I'm saying is this: as an instructor, I bend some and I accommodate, not necessarily to appease, but realizing that all types of people have come through my doors over the years with various needs. Everyone is not going to be an elite athlete. It's never happened. There are some that are going to be very good, and there are going to be some average people that walk through my door and yours as well. And there are going to be some people who are going to be below average. If you welcome them into your school, into your family, you have to treat them accordingly. Now, for those that are of the black belt rank and above that are under me, sometimes people feel like they've been disenfranchised or that they are not learning enough or learning certain things, or they don't uh, have a certain level that they should in the system. Well, let me tell you this: they should be a teacher and have their own school if they think that they know more than the teacher knows, and that they should be further than where they are. Because in the hands of a legitimate instructor, he or she never makes mistakes in terms of the time that a student has been with him or her. And we know, real instructors know, and we watch where you are. Now, where the rubber meets the road with me is this: I see through spiritual eyes. I don't just see someone that's coming there and paying fees and saying yes sir, no sir, and this kind of thing, etiquette and that. I see past all of that. I see what's in your heart, and I see your passion or lack thereof, and tenacity, and your discipline. When you come to me and you tell me that you want to learn something from me that I very may very well know or be aware of, and I haven't shown it to you or exposed it to you, you had better be careful. You had better make sure that you are where you are supposed to be before you ask me anything. I hope you get what I'm saying. Sometimes people want more than what they are. And I have no reservations in making this statement. And I'm throwing this off on you instructors as well. If there are people who want to move higher in the black belt rank in your system or style, take a step back and look at that person and ask yourself, have they been training? Or are they just approaching this thing called martial arts casually? Or are they a sometimer? Is this just a hobby to them and they just want to accumulate rank and accolades because they've been with you for a while? Think about that. That's where I'm at. So now, I mentioned to someone not too long ago, you have to make sure that your foundation is solid before you keep adding other things to it, or else it's going to crumble. Because me, I am the creator and the founder of my own system that has its own forms and its own methodology in many respects. And it took me over 2/3 of my life of study and synthesis and training and execution to get to where I am right now. And that's part of my legacy. I'm not going to hand my legacy, turn the mantle over to anyone that is going to misrepresent me when I'm gone. I'd rather die with it than to give it to someone who is going to disrespect it. This is me. Anyone that does drugs, and you should feel the same way. Anyone that does drugs in the senior rank, black belt and above, in my system, you have no rights to my legacy. Anyone that's smoking and chronically into alcohol and boozing, if you will, I'm sorry, this may not sit well with some people, but I could care less. This is the Grandmaster speaking. I represent the thing. No reservations. I don't smoke, and I don't drink, and I don't do drugs, and I don't carouse either. You can never be me, and you can never be like me, but you can represent me with integrity as close as you possibly can based on you, and respect me and my system. So you better think on these things, instructors, masters, grandmasters. I'm sorry. I don't look for 1,000 students. I don't look for hundreds of students. I just look for those that are going to honor my legacy. Because when I'm gone, there's only one brother teacher. That's it. So when I'm gone, anyone that follows me has to have embodied my spirit. That is it. And that is all. You don't continue to add to what you should already know if you don't know what you know already. I'm out.